a huge extra element. Really difficult for the sound to keep up with in the late stages, and it will be Arlen locking it in. Has the Fiora, that super scaling side lane carry. And honestly, you look at the side of Weibo, the Shy is a super tank. SFM is going to be tanky. Angel is probably going to be tank rise, and On will be tanky. Does have that CS advantage, and once again, they're trying to re-invade on the Grump. They have the timer for it. This is a bit risky though, because it's a 3v2.
Certainly is. Zeri starting to move over now, and she can zip across a lot of terrain, but Hook comes on through. LNG just commit to the fight. On has to flash out. SOFM does not get the Grump. Still flashes out off the back of this one, and now he's getting chased down. You can't get over that wall, SOFM. He doesn't have his ulti. He doesn't have his flash, and he's taken down. This was a huge overstep from Weibo.
Yeah,
His way. Ala is actually incredibly low on HP, whereas the Shy a little bit more to work with if the top laners do get involved. But I think they might just stay top. And I think we might just have a 4v3 for the time being, as Hwangfong goes for the ulti here. Starts to build that passive stack up, but for now, it's going to be a disengage on both sides. Lumao re-engages for the play. It's going to be Herald taken by the side of Weibo, but can they win the fight? Great ult by DoinB to protect the AD carry. 2 for 1 in LNG's favor, but the Shy just walks in, grabs the Herald for himself, but he sacrificed his life for this. Both solo laners will fall. Light is huge already. 3 kills and 2 assists for the Samira.
They absolutely crushed the fight there. Light just kept getting till the end because he gets so much value out of the resets. Committed way too early. Like, that's the difference between the Viego and the Hecarim. The Hecarim can kind of just, get in a fight here.
I guess we're going. Lumao, the target, is on, just charges on forwards, and the rest of the squad is here as well. I don't think they'll find more than just the support, but at least it's a pickup for Hwangfong. At least it's something.
It just looked like Lumao was like, when he was walking around, like he was trying to think, how can I get over this wall? It's just not possible without your flash, dude. Unfortunately, they still get the dragon as the sort of payoff, but I like this play from Weibo. They bring the whole team down bot. They don't get the dragon. Oh, Angel. Just gonna get chunked out here.
Yeah, cheeky little trade from DoinB. On is not messing about today. He sees an enemy, he goes in. Solar Flare onto Tarzan. No follow-up from the team, of course, because that would be ridiculous. And On goes down for his trouble. That was maybe the most off he's been all year so far.
Yeah, On definitely switched it off there. Not sure what was going on. I like the play of them grouping down bot and going for this tower, using the Herald in this manner.
Oh. He was buying time. Maybe it was On after all, as SOFM comes in as well. Looking for the resets. Tarzan low on HP, but Light gets the ulti. That's what we call style. As he grabs yet another kill for his team. But the Shy in his passive, trying to get some damage down. The shield bow comes up through. The Shy, it's not even his passive. He's still going. There's another kill for Light at this point. And Hwangfong trying to escape, but DoinB gets the taunt just as Hwangfong gets over the wall. Cleanse to keep himself safe.
But this whole passage of play, yes, the first tower went over to Weibo. But that losing a tower on the top side to this Fiora. This Fiora is getting solo farm. And LNG are still trading up in terms of kills, right? Light is so strong right now. It just feels like Weibo keep throwing everything they can at LNG and it's failing. Now they're looking for it again.
Onto Light once more. There's that coming on over the wall as well. Angel moving in. On is tanky, but how tanky? As Light gets his style points up once more, the Inferno trigger out and sets Angel ablaze. DoinB comes into the bottom lane as well. And everything Weibo do goes pear-shaped. But actually, they're surviving. Angel finally goes down. DoinB low on HP, stunned up as SFM joins the fray once more. And Weibo somehow come out on top.
I actually thought, right, because DoinB stopped Angel from following up on Light. And I was like, Light's going to get the turnaround. And then on...
But Sion is still going to be a huge tank in the team fights. That's still going to eventually happen. This Rise ain't going to slow down. Light slowed with the Solar Flare. Now another fight in the mid lane as Lumao goes in. Knock onto On, but knocked away by Tarzan. On will go down. First casualty of the fray as the knockup doesn't land onto Ala. And LNG essentially just going to pick.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just difficult to continue with the engage there. Really heads up from Lumao to block the attempt onto Light. And again, they burn all of the tools trying to pick the Samira, but don't find a... LNG turn around. Olive might find Angel.
Angel's in a bit of trouble. No flash available for him either as SOFM tries to protect his mid lane. And Tarzan just goes under the tower and immediately gallops out the other side again. The speed of sound as he gallops across the rift. And now over towards Herald.
Yeah, just roam up towards the mid lane. Group up with Tarzan and clear some vision. Actually, may have found On here.
Solar Flare onto Ala here. The team fight Fiora coming on through, but flash forward to get back onto Ala once again. He used the riposte so early in the fight. It means that he's just taken down. Hwangfong right next to him. Arlo way overstepping.
Yeah, I don't really know. Like, he was like, okay, you put some wards down bot, I'm gonna come mid and die. And that'll show you. That'll really prove to you. And now, with that pressure not in the side lane, the Shy can group. They can look. Oh, Engage comes in.
Huanfeng's caught, and look at the combo. LNG don't let Huanfeng play League of Legends today as the Shy flashes to ult himself out to safety.
Yeah, I feel like Tarzan might be able to ult in front of him and block him, but didn't want to commit too heavily considering how tanky the Shy is. They will get that one pick. They will stop the Herald critically.
Lumao knocked up the Shy, trying to buy space for SOFM. On moving in, Light behind the play, trying to get closer to finish these kills off. There's one onto the Shy, and another kill for this Samira. 6, 1, and 6. If there is anything important to talk about in this game, it is that Light is massive right now. He will take over unless someone can shut him down.
Talked about the... Oh, Lumbi's in a bit of trouble. Or... Guess he's fine.
Still going. Angel trying to buy time, trying to buy space for his team. SOFM on the backline. Solar Flare comes on through, but it's as SOFM backs away, so not quite on the same page there from the Weibo members.
And look at the picture-in-picture.
In play. So won't even get a bounty on the tower. That is quite unfortunate for Weibo. And on the side of LNG now, 3 Drakes back to back. It's going to be a Hextech Soul in 5 minutes time. It's going to be a pick onto SFM. The Blast Cone denied by Lumao. The knockup at least denied by SOFM's ult, so he'll get out to safety, but Angel, he's not going to be so lucky, and he's actually walking towards them, trying to get himself out, and he will actually walk under the tower. I don't know how they're all getting away with this one. Is on, enters the fray once more. Huanfeng trying to do damage from the back line, but it's LNG. It's all LNG right now. On already falls. Ala gets his ulti off on that one. 1 for 0, and LNG just grouping up and bodying them with their wallets.
It feels like one of those moments where it starts to feel like it's going in favor of Weibo, right? You saw he's now got 3 items, and you saw like a little glimpse in the last fight how much damage he can do if he's unchecked. The problem is consistently dealing that damage. There's so much CC tools from LNG. Very hard to do, but if they're going to carry, it's going to come from him.
Angel checking the wave, just making sure that there's some priority there. On, happy to walk forwards. He is pretty tanky, but not tanky enough. And Light, low HP already in this fight. Now, with the Galio ulti, it's going to be Huanfeng knocked up, and that's surely going to be it. LNG are just destroying Weibo today. Game number 2, nothing like the first. This doing be a great Everfrost as well. Double kill for him as the Shy left alone, pulled back into the fray, and cut down by Ala, who is 3, 1, and 3 on his signature Fiora. And the Shy can do nothing. That'll be Soul. And, you know, that might just be game.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a massive swing in their favor now. Over 6,000 gold ahead. And the problem was, Huanfeng once again doesn't get to play the game. Yes. It really becomes difficult when you have to do so much for a team when there's so many point-and-click abilities that can just shut you down. They are looking for Ola here.
Here we go. Ala on the bottom side. SOFM to start this one off. Angel is here. The Shy is here. Everybody is here. The knockups galore. Ala does not have the damage to 1v4. This will be traded for Baron. But this is a trade that Weibo are opting into. They know they couldn't contest the Baron anyway, so at least they can get a pick.
Yeah, it feels like one of those things where this is no way at all a good trade, but you are probably going to lose the Baron.
Tarzan in a 2v1 on the side of this play for now, as chickens will be taken by SOFM and just trying to buy space for his team to siege in the mid lane. But so far, Weibo doing a really good job of just defending, and that's going to be a Solar Flare. They're going for the 5v4. SOFM over the wall. Keep your eyes on him, but Light is the man to watch as well. Building those style points on the Shy, and now TP from Ala. There's one. Onto on. The Shy in trouble. Fear from Tarzan and a stopwatch as well. Light here to shed some light on the situation. Triple comes through as he tears Weibo apart. The guns and then the sword from Ala as LNG decimate Weibo in game 2.
Absolutely crushed them. The decisiveness, they go for that dive, right? Game 1, such a back and forth. Game 2, LNG get a lead, and they don't hesitate for a split second. Light, an absolute monster in the Samira, and with that, they'll close this out and equalize this series. We're going to a game 3.
Oh, we certainly are, and it couldn't have gone any other way, could it? LNG showing up in game number 2, absolutely crucially, and managing to find themselves a win. Weibo with a lot to go back to.